It's Monday. It's a morning.
Oh, baby, it's macabre.
It's macabre, baby. Welcome to Monday Morning Macabre with Scones and Darcy. I am Darcy. He is Scones.
Motherfucking scones.
And we're going to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. Apes strong together. Keep those diamond hands and hold. This is the podcast where we talk about spooky, creepy, spooky stuff. And
dump all relevant memes for you at the beginning.
Yeah, and we just get through the relevant GME go brr memes and
what a billboard.
Here we are.
What a world to live in.
What a it's a bananas time to be in the stock market. I'll tell you that right now.
Did you see the meme where it's like next semester, like business teachers are going to be like, all right, and here comes in a wealthy investor, Piss Gremlin 69, to talk about how to invest in stocks.
Oh, yeah, that's I got some shares. I'm really hoping it doesn't end in just utter catastrophe. We'll find out.
Yep, and we've learned that Reddit is the most powerful shadow government on the planet.
Yeah, it's the largest hedge fund. Wall Street Bets is the largest hedge fund there is, and if you don't know what we're talking about, well,
read a book.
Check out anything on any website.
Turn on any screen, yeah.
Yeah, if you see selling a screen, just tap at it. Just tap at it. Today is one of those Mondays where we go, hey, it's a new month, baby.
Ooh, February.
February. Now, do you say February or do you say February?
I say February.
This is the important stuff that we have to get down to. See, my birthday is this month.
His birthday is this month, boys and ladies.
It's a pretty big deal. I am having a nobody. Oh, well, so it reminded me, as I was coming to my birthday, I was like, oh, remember birthday parties? Those are fun. But remember parties in general? Those were fun. And then I thought, my daughter's not gonna get the opportunity to have a first birthday party, and it was sad.
I say boo that. Just rent out an entire trampoline park for just you and her.
Yeah, she'll be like, I still can't really walk yet because I'm only a year, but let's go.
It's
and
fine.
I'll just fling her on the trampoline.
Yeah, just double bounce the shit out of her. Send her to the moon.
Just like those GME stars. She's going to the moon.
Oh, I didn't know you were heading there.
Oh, jeez. All right, guys. I know you're here for these kinds of things. Let's get to... Scones is going to be bringing you something just...
On the Macabre, I got these fresh grounds that I'm brewing up. I was tipped off about these grounds from longtime listener Ryan Benson. He knows who he is.
Boy.
And Patreon member tipped me off to the mysterious story and disappearance of Emanuela Orlandi.
Oh.
That's right.
Emanuela Orlandi.
Band, play us in and put a little stank on it.
Hey, thanks, Stinky Band.
Today I'm going to be reading from an article on allthat'sinteresting.com.
I love me some All That's Interesting.
The sites All That's Interesting and Atlas Obscura need more attention.
It's like half of this podcast,
Yes.
more than half.
They are amazing. And really, like, if it wasn't for Slinging Dingers, like, having me in a death grip contract, maybe I'd go broadcast for them. But, Slinging Dingers, gun to my head. I'll keep reading.
Well,
from the mafia to a
it.
Vatican pedophile ring, the suspected culprits behind the 1983 Emanuela Orlandi disappearance make this a truly chilling tale. This article is by Marco...
That's a strong start.
Oh, yeah. This article is by Marco Margaritov, published March 15th.
Her name is Margaret Margaritov?
Yeah, it's Marco Margaritaville. And he's wasting away again, writing
he's wasting away again.
Sick article about the disappearance of this poor girl. Emanuela Orlandi has been missing since June 22nd, 1983, when this 15-year-old daughter of a Vatican official was last seen after a music class in Rome.
All right, this just got way more interesting immediately off the bat.
Oh, yeah. So she lives in the Vatican City.
Could you imagine growing up in Vatican City? You're just like, this is home to me.
Yeah, it sounds super scary.
Yeah. All the secrets.
I mean, no offense to anyone that's listening that's Catholic, but man, the Vatican's a sketchy-ass place.
But boy, is that scary.
And also the subject of a lot of horror and mystery movies.
For a reason.
Theories surrounding Orlandi's disappearance have seen amateur sleuths point the finger at culprits ranging from the Catholic Church to the Mafia to a Turkish fascist group.
Whoa.
And though the mystery has never been solved and her body has never been found, the case has gained renewed attention thanks to chilling new evidence, Darce.
Oh, what is it?
Well, we'll get there.
No, say it now, and then we'll end the podcast. I want to know.
I can't wait.
I'm jumping at the bit, Scony.
So let's get to the vanishing of Emanuela Orlandi. We thought we were in the safest place in the world, recalled Emanuela Orlandi's brother, Pietro Orlandi, of their Vatican upbringing. And though they lived in a small, tight-knit community where their father was a powerful official, their home turf proved anything but safe on June 22nd, 1983.
1983. Synth music.
Rubik's Cubes.
Rubik's Cubes. Rollerblading.
Shoulder pads.
Pink and blue color schemes.
Sunglasses that are huge and cover most of your face.
Not Zumba. Zumba?
No.
What's the one where they're wearing
Jazzercise?
Jazzercise, thank you. Jazzercise.
Zumba's literally just modern day jazzercise. It's 21st century jazzercising.
Jazzercise has evolved. It's become sentient. It is now.
It's adapting to our ways.
Jazzercise is the Agent Smith of the real world.
For sure. She'd been taking flute lessons 3 days a week at a local music school, and that's precisely what she was up to on the day that she vanished. She made it to class and called her sister afterward, but never showed up back at home. That call to her sister was the last known contact anyone had had with Emanuela.
Ooh. Okay.
She was officially declared a missing person the next day, and the investigation was now underway as a number of tips quickly rolled in.
You said she was 15?
She was.
Okay.
2 tips in particular, one on June 25th and another on June 28th, seemed like they might lead investigators in the right direction. So let's get to this first one on June 25th.
Sure.
The first caller, referring to himself as Pierluigi, which is Italian as fuck.
Wait. Pierluigi?
Pierluigi. All one word.
That's awesome. Wait, all one word?
All one word. Pierluigi.
Oh. Do you think he goes by Luigi or Pierre?
I think he goes by...
The mystery is just getting more and more deep. Isn't that... Okay.
Pierluigi said he'd seen Orlandi in Rome that day and actually provided details about her flute and her clothing that made investigators believe he might have been telling the truth. So he's dealing those deets. He's dealing dirty deets, and they're done dirt cheap.
He's got some DD. He's got some double deets.
Dirty double deets, and they're done dirt cheap, for sure. He added that the girl was calling herself Barbarella and had run away from home to sell Avon products.
Dude, another MLM victim?
Wait, hold on. Avon products. I need to look up what that is. I didn't do that before.
Avon is like... They're like, what's the other?
It's like cosmetics and shit.
Yeah. It's like they'll come to your place and be like, hey, here's a bunch of fucking
like Tupperware party kind of things.
Yeah, kind of.
She's basically trying to be Uncle Rico and sell door to door.
Yeah, she's just trying to make that side. It's the side hustle grind, dude.
It's the gig economy. She's just back at it, dude. So Avon, she was trying to sell Avon products, and it's something Orlandi had mentioned to her sister before disappearing. So both of these things from this anonymous tip matched up to what she was wearing and what she, they checked out. The second caller on June 28th told authorities that he had also met a young woman similarly named Barbara who had run away from home. So weird coincidence. This man claimed to have seen her at a bar near the music school, lending some credence to his story. There's bars in Vatican City?
I was just thinking that seems maybe they're just like, yo,
wine only, baby.
Yeah. Y'all want to drink Jesus blood? Come on in.
The second but then
wait. I figured it all out.
Okay. This is it, folks. We're going to end it if he has it.
This is it. I've vampires drink blood.
Correct.
Blood of Christ.
Yes.
Are Catholics vampires?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning
Boys
in to
and
Monday
girls.
Morning Macabre.
Thanks for Monday Morning Macabre for the week. I mean, if you're a vampire and you need to get some blood in you, just every Sunday you got a free blood all over the place.
Easy peasy. Go up and get that blood from that lady who's like 90 years old, and also
yeah, and then like dude, that was the worst part. So let it be known, I was an altar boy for about 10 years. Grew up Irish Catholic guy.
Motherfucking same, dude.
And so I can say that about Catholics because I'm a Catholic or was raised a Catholic or whatever.
I was not an altar boy. Didn't make the cut.
So yeah, I had to stop when I was too tall for the dresses. You know, the robes. Like my knees were popping out, and I had like sick, cool ass like Heeley shoes, and everyone was like, hey, "We can't have that."
We're like, dude, you can't rock a mini skirt in here. You're an altar boy.
But the thing that always grossed me out the most was the fact like everybody's lips, like they wipe it away with like just a dirty cloth that everyone else's mouth has now touched. It like does not. It is not good. It is not hygienic.
Not at all. And people will do that till the day they die.
Yeah, and that's the Darce backstory update.
But ooh wee, those wafers. Anyway.
Yeah, couldn't get enough. It's just like Lay's chips. I'm just like, I gotta get back up.
Yummy. You got dip for this? You should get the ones with ridges. The stronger can hold more dip. Jesus, tell Jesus.
Dip and get the scoops.
Tell Jesus his body should have ridges and a little cheese dust on it.
Smooth ass skin of this guy.
Is that offensive? I don't know. We're Catholic, so I feel like it's okay. I don't know.
I don't know what's honestly in this day and age. Who knows?
Who knows? But then,
who knows?
After the first two tips, subsequent tipsters started talking about a conspiracy theory to kidnap Emanuela involving a Turkish terrorist group called the Grey Wolves, and their plan to kidnap
badass.
and exchange Orlandi for one of their own, an assassin who had been imprisoned for shooting the Pope 2 years earlier. Wowzers.
Wow, that is a wild change of events. What if it was like a Turkish assassination group called Avon Products?
Also, I think that's a bad strategy, being like, hey, this girl who's learning to play flute, she's equal exchange to a guy who tried to kill your highest ranking person.
Yeah, this is a fair trade.
It's like, if you kidnap some random
here's
American...
a 1994 Honda Civic hatchback, and I'm going to trade you for a sweet Lamborghini.
You can give us the president of the U.S. because we kidnapped this one dude at guitar lessons from Florida.
But boy, can he shred.
Perhaps there was no more in this case than a teenage girl who decided to run away. Boo! Let's go to the theories about Emanuela Orlandi's disappearance.
Yeah.
Not boo as in, I mean, that's probably the best case scenario that she's all right. So hopefully it's that. But for the sake of entertaining you, the listener, let's get into the theories.
Let's get into the wacky, wild theories.
Besides those involving the Turkish terrorist group, there is no shortage of intriguing theories surrounding Emanuela Orlandi's disappearance and her presumed death. With the Vatican and the surrounding area a hub of both religious power and mafia power, those groups most often came under suspicion. Honestly, before I read this, I didn't know the mafia was
mafia and religion intertwined.
Dude, no one's a more devout Christian than mafia people, I swear to God.
True. Preach, sister.
The mafia theories largely revolve around a Rome-based criminal syndicate known as the Banda della Magliana, led by Enrico De Pedis? Enrico De Pedis.
You said that in like the most white dude way ever.
What?
Enrico De Pedis?
It's like Brad Pitt in Brad Pitt in Inglourious Bastards. Gorlami.
Yeah. His last name is literally Xenon's catchphrase.
Enrico D and then Pedis. Pedis. It sounds horrible. Like, it does not sound like a cool last name no matter how I say it.
No, yeah, that's that. You're getting made fun
of. Enrico De Pedis.
Yeah, you can't get out of. There's no there's nothing you can do about it.
Pedis.
Like, I'm Tony Circumcisio. Like, you're fucked.
Circumcisio.
Like, you're gonna have a bad time.
Ruthless crime boss Tony Circumcisio. The theory states that the syndicate had loaned large sums of money to the Vatican Bank, but were not being paid back what they were owed. So they decided that taking a Vatican official's daughter for ransom was the way to get their money back. They're Wall Street betting the Vatican Bank.
They shorted their daughter, and now they're trying to
short squeeze
pile the stocks up of. Yep.
Anonymous tips to authorities have come in supporting this theory, and DePetus's one-time girlfriend later went on record claiming that he told her...
I love being an adult. Oh, man.
So his girlfriend later went on record claiming that he told her that he had indeed kidnapped Orlandi. However, hard evidence is thin, and a police search of the gangster's tomb, which one tipster claimed would contain DNA evidence proving the theory, turned up nothing.
Took a DNA test, turns out he's 100%.
That bitch.
Oh.
Even when he's crying crazy. No, but also this gangster definitely had power if he has a tomb.
Yeah, you don't just get a tomb. Unless you're like tombs and mausoleums are reserved for hashtag rich or powerful folks.
Especially like in an ancient place like the Vatican City where they're probably running out of room to bury people.
Yeah. They just turn them into statues when they die if you're just a regular person.
They actually just reanimate you.
Yeah. Yep. Confirmed.
The evidence for the Grey Wolves theory seems to have more evidence behind it. That's a bad sentence.
And it should be ashamed of itself.
God damn it.
You are a bad sentence.
Grey Wolf member Mehmet. Oh, there's a G with a smiley face above it, and I do not know how to pronounce that.
Wait, it has a smiley face above it?
Like a literal without the eyes.
Like a smiley French fry?
Yes, like a small U above a G. I don't know how that's phonetically pronounced as a dumb English speaking.
Wait, is it an umlaut? Sounds like an umlaut.
No, umlauts are 2 dots, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's like over a U, so it looks like a smiley. I don't know.
No, it's literally a G with a U above it.
All right, I think we're getting into this a little too deep.
I don't think we're digging deep enough. What is going on?
Maybe this is it.
Wait, a smiley face. Emanuela Orlandi definitely smiled before. This is all adding up. So, Grey Wolf member Mehmet Ali Agca had tried to assassinate Pope John Paul II in the Vatican on May 13th, 1981, shooting him 4 times, but not managing to kill him, and was captured immediately. That's one of those popes where I can see people being like, wait, maybe he is religiously powerful.
True.
Took 4 bullets and was like, yikes.
And he's like, I'm good, baby.
Several anonymous calls to authorities in the weeks following the disappearance suggested that the Turkish terrorists were holding Orlandi in hopes of exchanging her for Agca.
Okay.
One particular set of calls from a man identified by authorities as, in quotes, the American, end quotes.
Whoa.
Due to his accent, even identified the June 25th and June 20th tipsters as part of his organization and spoke of an actual plan for the exchange for Agca within 20 days. However, the Vatican didn't take the calls seriously and nothing ever came of it.
Love it.
Again, I wonder if they didn't take it seriously or if they were just like random girl. Well, I shouldn't say random, but like random girl music class versus guy who tried to assassinate our leader. Not even trade in their eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if he like said he knew about the 2 tips beforehand.
Right. Yeah, that would be where I'd be like,
So let's get to the very macabre part and horrible part.
Yes.
But perhaps the most disturbing theory about Orlandi case states that the Vatican, local police, and regional lawmakers had a plot to kidnap young girls like Emanuela Orlandi and force them into sexual servitude.
Yikes.
These sex parties, the theory claims, also involved foreign diplomats, the Telegraph reported. So we got like a Jeffrey Epstein kind of situation here.
Ooh, this took a turn I did not want it to.
Nope, it's horrible. The allegation isn't entirely dismissible, as the one who came forth with it was Father Gabriel Amorth, the Vatican's chief exorcist, who was appointed by John Paul II himself. Dope title. Also should be taken very seriously because it seems like he would know what's happening. Amorth said Orlandi was sexually abused and eventually killed and disposed of. Super horrible. Again, they probably got away with it.
Is this the end? Are we just done now?
Nope, we're sure not.
All right, good.
This was a crime with a sexual motive, he said. Parties were organized with the Vatican. Ooh. This is a word that proves Scones doesn't read a lot. Gendarme? Gendarme? Gendarme.
Oh no, don't worry about it. It's French police.
Is that actually what it is? Wait, why the French police?
Oh no. Okay, here's the deal. It is French in what's the word I'm looking for? Origin. It's a military force with law enforcement duties among the civilian population.
Yep.
Oh, okay, it's gendarme.
Gendarme.
A
dinner
okay.
gendarme, and I rolled the best weed because I got
it's one of those times where you're like, I've heard the word, I've never seen it spelled. This is one of those times.
Snoop Dogg?
Gendarme.
So a Vatican gendarme would act as the recruiter of the young girls. The network involved diplomatic personnel from a foreign embassy to the Holy See. I believe Emanuela ended up as a victim of this circle. But whatever the motive, Orlandi's family has been largely focused on recovering her remains and finding some kind of closure. And plenty of those kinds of tips have come since 1983.
Bum, bum, bum.
So let's get to the Vatican City bones and the mystery of the Angel's Crypt.
Vatican City bones?
It's
my favorite roller derby squad.
And the mystery of the Angel's Crypt, my favorite novel. Over the nearly 4 decades...
Boxcar Children?
Yeah, the Boxcar Children. Great book. What a book.
What a book.
What a book. Ugh, all right.
Listen, Christians, you want to talk about a good book?
Pick up the Boxcar Children.
Put down that Old Testament and pick up this new Boxcar Children book.
The new Bible.
In stores now.
Over the nearly 4 decades since Emanuela Orlandi disappeared, authorities have followed countless leads and fielded scores of tips in hopes of finally putting this mystery to bed. And perhaps no tip was more exciting than that of the 2019 letter claiming to reveal her final resting place. Orlandi family lawyer, Laura... Ooh, that's a name.
Laura. Just Laura.
SGRO.
Seguro.
Laura Seguro.
Laura S.
Tom Segura. Laura Scro received an incredibly ominous note early that year that contained a photograph of a tomb beneath the Vatican. So in the mail, she's got an anonymous note.
That's not good.
The note had directions with it to look where the angel is pointing in reference to the marble angel guarding the crypt in question. This is some Da Vinci Code shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The anonymous tip garnered the attention of the Vatican's highest-ranking officials. Again, I don't know why you would go to them. God damn. The people who, like, ugh. The spokesman, Alessandro Gassotti, chiming in to diplomatically address the situation. I can confirm that the letter by Emanuela Orlandi's family has been received, said Gassotti. And the request it contains will be studied. Okay. That's news for let's cover it up because we're a bunch of assholes. What made this tip especially intriguing is that the scientific tests on the tomb following the delivery of the letter suggested that the tomb had been opened at least once recently enough for Orlandi's remains to have been stashed inside.
Jesus.
Furthermore, in a letter to the Vatican, Scro said that she had been able to, in quote, verify that some people knew there was a chance Emanuela Orlandi's body had been hidden in this tomb, end quote. Again, going straight to the people who could cover it up. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
The site also has a picture. This is just a good note. There's a crowd outside the Vatican participating in a candlelit vigil for the 30th anniversary of her disappearance. So there's enough people in this part of the world that care about it and want justice for this girl.
That sucks.
There was even additional evidence that the unidentified visitors had been frequenting this particular tomb as flowers had been left behind at the site. However, all that was left to do was search the crypt and see if the remains of Emanuela Orlandi were actually inside. When the angel letter came to light in 2019, it wasn't the first time that the Orlandi family had gotten their hopes up thanks to an anonymous tip. Most recently, the family collectively held its breath when the Vatican discovered human remains on its property in October 2018, only to be left disappointed when the remains turned out to belong to an unrelated victim. Sadly, this is what happened once again in July 2019 when the search of the tomb turned up no remains.
So this is ongoing investigation.
Sure is. There were no human remains nor funerary urns, said Vatican spokesperson Alessandro Gassotti. The tomb led an expansive underground space that was completely empty and had no remains. Again, I don't like that our only spokesperson is from the inside.
Yeah.
It seems like we're asking the mob about what the mob did.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you guys do anything sketchy? And they're like, no. And you're like, okay.
Listen, I'm a spokesperson for the mob. I know if something bad happened, okay?
Yeah.
For the Orlandi family, who had been searching for the missing girl's remains with much dedication and patience for nearly 4 decades, it was a huge blow. Big sad. We expected everything today, but not to find 2 empty tombs, said Segura on behalf of the family. We want to know why we were sent there and why there was nothing. Probably because you fucking said you were going to look there to all the people who were jeez. For his part, older brother Pietro Orlandi said, "Part of me was relieved that Emanuela was not there," adding that his family had gotten used to the illusions and disillusions of this wild goose chase. I don't know how Pietro is finding closure in disillusion, but anyway. Still, he said.
This whole story is just very macabre and sad.
Well, that's kind of the Catholic way, is to just be like, I kind of like not knowing anything or not talking about it ever. Still, he said, I was surprised there was nothing at all.
Can confirm.
But though nothing was found, it remains noteworthy that the Vatican showed a sudden change of heart in terms of their cooperation in this matter. Probably, this is from Scones, because they got rid of all of the possible evidence. If you ever notice, Scones doesn't trust the system. Pietro Orlandi said he asked the Vatican multiple times to assist in the search for his missing sister and was, quote, positively surprised when they finally gave in. For the first time in 36 years, the Vatican has concretely done something important, which, quote, signals a change of position. He explained that when he asked Pope Francis for help in 2013, he was merely told that his sister was, quote, in heaven, and that was that.
Yikes.
Big yikes. That's probably one of the biggest yikes ever.
There's a lot of yikes out there, and that's one of them.
You could just say that about any kind of victim of any kind of crime.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
Pietro Orlandi even speculated that the Vatican's refusal to help seemed like a, quote, admission that there is a possibility of internal responsibility, quote, end quote, on their part. But even with the Vatican's cooperation, the case of Emanuela Orlandi's disappearance has once again gone cold. But the search will continue at least as long as the missing girl's family is around to keep hope alive. Even if there was nothing to be found, Pietro Orlandi said before the tomb was opened in 2019, it cannot be the end of the story.
Well, that's... I feel so bad for the family. So I can't imagine... you're in the most conspiratorial place, in the world.
And probably surrounded by people who would never, even entertain the thought that the church that they literally runs their state and that they're probably devoutly part of did this.
Could do anything wrong.
Yeah. What theory do you believe, Darius? We got Turkish gray wolves. We got the mafia.
I don't think.
And
I think it ends bad. I don't think it's like a swapperoni that I don't think she's alive.
I'm definitely on the pedophile ring thing.
Yeah.
I think pre-Jeffrey Epstein, I maybe would have entertained the other ones, but my American mind might have been like, yeah, no, people do that. Fuck this. It's definitely that.
True. Yeah. I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's it's one of those most likely scenarios is probably true, and unfortunately, I think that's the most likely scenario.
Also, I've seen the movie Spotlight, and if you've seen that movie, that should be enough.
I have. Mark Ruffalo was like...
I love Mark Ruffalo. Can we have an episode on Mark Ruffalo? He's not macabre or anything. He's great, but...
Monday morning, Mark Ruffalo?
That'd be amazing.
I'm in.
I'm subscribed. Unsubscribe, resubscribe.
Well, I think that there's probably we could probably do a whole season's worth of the Catholic Church through the history having crazy shit happen.
Right. And imagine the crazy shit that went on in the Middle Ages or something where there was no investigation or they had total power. Right. Ooh, it's horrible to think about.
Big yikes.
Big yikes.
But it's not Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday, so you don't have to go to church.
Amen.
Hey. And instead, you can follow us on our socials.
Hell yeah, follow us.
MondayMorningMacabre.com, MMMacabrePod on Twitter, Monday Morning Macabre on Instagram. And if you are a Patreon listener, go look for that sweet Patreon episode that'll be dropping today.
And we got merch.
And we got merch. If you want to get a t-shirt, hoodie, fanny pack. I don't think there's fanny packs.
Oh, dude, you just got me so excited.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I know Scones loves his fanny packs.
I like to put all my macabre evidence in fanny packs.
But check that out. Help support the show. We appreciate it. And if you guys have suggestions of your own, send them over. Who's stopping you? Huh? We're the awkward kid at the ball standing in the corner who doesn't want to dance, and you could be like the outgoing school crush who comes over and is like, "Hey, come on out on the dance floor."
And we're kind of awkward, but we reluctantly go, and then we found a whole new outlook on life because of it.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. Can I play this video? Will it come through the mic?
Believe this story you're telling me. It's macabre.
And that's all.
And there's the soundbite. The story you're telling me. It's macabre. That's the new official soundbite. I don't know who that man is, but
yeah, if he wants to get in touch with us, please do.
Or his representation, we'll fight you tooth and nail at court.
Thanks again for the suggestion from Ryan Benson at Ryan Benson Author on Instagram. And thanks again to the author of that article. What did I say his name was? Gotta go all the way to the top.
It's Epstein Jeffries.
Yikes. No, it's Marco Margaritov.
Oh, yeah, Margaritaville.
Wasting away again.
Away again and have a good Monday.
Boy.
Bye.